our next guest stars as Megs in CTV's award-winning medical drama, Transplant. Take a look.
All systems go, Dr. LeBlanc. At the behest of our anesthesiologist, whose eyes are on the monitor, I'm going to ask you to count backwards from 10.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Wow, please welcome back to the show, Laurence Leboeuf.
All right, so good to have you here. All right, so I have to start off on a bit of a sad note because this is the final season of the show. I know. You guys had a very successful run, 8 Canadian Screen Awards, so congratulations on that.
That's huge.
Fantastic. So tell me, how do you feel now that you know the series is ending?
I mean, it's fresh, you know. So we just finished filming last week, and it was a very emotional year, and especially like in the last month and the last bit of it is very emotional. But I think we are feeling that we're leaving on a high note. We told the story we wanted to tell, and we're really proud of the show. And I think it's now, you know, out of our reach and out of our hands, and we made the best out of it this year, and it was a blessing. It was a terrific year.
Lovely.
That's incredible.
Congratulations.
Let's get more into your character, Megs, because as we saw in that clip, she's going under for heart surgery, heart transplant surgery.
Yes.
But she had just found out that she got an offer for her dream job.
That's how life works. It's
huge.
It's your dream job, and then curveball.
Can you give us any hints? Like what can it's just us here. Just tell us a little.
I mean,
nugget.
well, we are gonna dive into that journey for
Yeah.
Megs, you know. So it's a risky operation, and we'll see how you know.
Good answer.
Come on.
You know,
Good answer.
Exactly.
Make us watch.
But that wasn't hard to play, you know, like sort of the going under moment. It's just to put myself in her shoes, and anyone who goes through like you know, an operation like that is just, it's quite something. It's very intimidating, and it can be really scary.
No kidding, no kidding. I think we probably asked you this another time that you were on the show, but the fact that, you know, you are on set, you're all playing doctors, surgeons, nurses, and you had a nurse on set the whole time to help with like medical terminology and how to pronounce things and how to do things right. So now you're 4 seasons in.
Yep.
Are you basically a doctor at this point, or
No.
how does that work?
No, not at all.
How comfortable are you with medical
I am
jargon?
not.
At all?
No. I mean, it's sort of like, you know, you learn it for the scene, and you choreograph it, and you rehearse it, and you have people helping you, you know, with your manipulation and stuff. But it's sort of like, you learn it, you do it, it goes in, and then you forget it. Well, that's for me. That's my experience.
So you're
with
not
it.
doing heart transplants anytime soon?
No medical school for you.
No. No, it's a vocation to be a doctor. I have a lot of admiration for anyone in the field, and even more after the show. Really a lot of respect for doctors and nurses out there,
I love that. So transplant season finales have often left on these huge cliffhangers, but TV fans, sometimes they want a little more closure rather than a cliffhanger. So can you give us a little hint about how this will wrap out? Are we gonna get closure? Are we gonna get a cliffhanger or something, a closed hanger?
Oh, okay. Well, I think the season 4 for a lot of our characters was all about really finding who we are and where we belong. That was like kind of the driven line of all of our characters. I find like that we had that in common. And I think there might be some answers to that.
That's nice. That's nice.
I know you just said you finished filming last Friday, so have you guys like partied?
Yes.
And had the end of season party already?
Yeah, so when we finished on Wednesday, we wrapped officially, and then we had our wrap party. Like whenever you do like a shoot, like you have a wrap party at the end of the show when there's not a pandemic. And so we had our party on Thursday, and I'm still recovering from that. It was amazing. We had a photo booth, and we had like, I mean, it was just so nice to have a moment to be able to say goodbye to all, like, because the crew is also, like most of the crew has been with us since season 1. So we've really become, like, we're working 8 months out of the year for the past 4 years.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like, it's the longest shoot I've ever done, like on that length, you know? Like, and so we've become really close, and it was really nice to have that moment.
It almost becomes like family. So on that, who are you going to miss the most?
Oh.
That's a loaded question.
I mean, it's so funny because I feel with these guys, I've found friends for life. So I do. I'm not worried that we're gonna meet each other again, and we're keeping in touch for sure. You know, this is beyond. It's transcended Transplant. I think what I'm gonna miss is just the way that we mixed all of us in that sense with the crew. Like that's never gonna happen again. So I think I'm gonna miss that energy between all of us together like that.
Oh, well, Laurence, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
sharing your moments with this wonderful show.
Thank you.
And you at home, you can catch Transplant on ctv.ca and the CTV app, and tune into a new episode on Friday, November 17th at 9 p.m.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.